matter where I go, the eggs call to me. Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Arctic Eggs and our quest to feed the hungry people of a spooky ass city, which is, I'm pretty sure its official name. So we finished off the last video with... Wait, what was the last? The last one we did was the most obnoxious one I've ever done with the puffer fish and everything, but we've made it through the wilderness. No, we made it through. What's he doing? Stroking the fish? Why is it moving? That is very specifically moving more than everything else. There is something alive in the bowl of fish. Okay, whatever. Hello. How am I supposed to know which sock goes on which foot? The taste. He looks at her like, girl, what are you talking about? I don't know, you do I? No. You deserve the biggest funeral. What? It's just absurdism for the point of absurdism, but it sells. Like, it's this strange atmosphere that just permeates the entire game. It's not even like, I remember because it's just particularly clever absurdism, but it's funny absurdism. It's done well, I would suggest. Hello? Is that your hair or a hat? I can't tell. What's going on the back of your neck? There's like this cyberkinetics. I mean, look at the chef. He's got full-on cyborg phantom pain kind of stuff showing off there. I found a new thing to do with napkins at restaurants. Sorry, I thought I could tell you about it, but I just checked. I can't tell you about it. I just checked. You see what? That's great. What is she doing? Wait, there's nothing there. Waiting for the snows to fall. Can't talk to you, can I? You're too far away. It's good drinking during the day. Get your crying done before it's dark. See, that is efficiency I can get behind. A lot of veterans like to come down here to the underbelly of the city. Not sure why. I think it's the cool air. I find the air a little bit too salty. But this is where the Saint of Six Stomachs got his start. So naturally, this place became a hub for some interesting chefs looking to make some noise. I like things a bit simpler though. Oh, here we go. Got a fish on its own. Interesting. Got a cig. Oh, okay. This should be pretty chill. Oh, okay. The fish is a little bit wild. It's still alive. I don't like cooking things that are alive. Oh, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! God damn it. The cigs are a little tempestuous, to say the least. Tempestuous? No. Come on, little fishy. Oh, so close. Hit. The fish is quite hard to flip over. There we go. There. Nope. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, you son of a... If in doubt. Come on, this is not a difficult one. The fish is really irritating to flip. I think it's because it's long. It's hard to flip long things. I think we all know that. Alright, come on. Easy does it. To the right. And then... Oh, see, that's how you do it. That was a beauty. Barely moved. Just flipped on point. Oh, you cheeky son of a... I can't believe the fish just did that. Oh, come on. Alright, don't flip over. Don't flip over. Come on, baby. 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 Who's a good fish? A pet. Oh, this is strange, but I just started to smell burning. Like that, like right now. Is it the fish? Have I developed a new disease? It's not like a nice day outside. Nobody's having a barbecue. I mean, it's not raining, so somebody could be. I mean, it's not raining and it's summer, so maybe that is barbecue weather here in England. But something's on fire in the vicinity. I'll tell you that much. That paired elegantly with the fish. If you need, use my stomach as your bail money. Not sure really how to interpret what you just said to me, so I'm just gonna walk away from you now. like he said, his head opened up. Hey man, how you been? Yeah. Damn, they really tore you apart, but I'd recognize that nose of yours anywhere. Oh, I've been made into like a cyborg, built just to dispense eggs. We used to use your nose as a sundial whenever we lost power, mainly during the war in Argentina. I'm not hungry right now, but would love to give your stuff a taste at a later time. Okay. Jesus Christ. I've been angry lately. Let it out. The Saints of Six Stomachs has juiced our city and left us with a rotting pulp. I haven't noticed anything different, really. You aren't looking hard enough. Food is good. People aren't sad. Outwardly. I just want to feel content for once. If you ever see me smoking tobacco, you know I'm depressed. Where are all the hunger people? Oh my god. Are you okay, love? I crave an end to all the chicken-related discourse, along with any mention of cooking and stomachs. Why isn't anyone interested in discussing politics with strangers anymore? Seeing contradictory information makes the world feel so real. Alright, down to the docks. Little shift in music tone there. Let's start at the far end. The lonely fisherman with a very cyberkinetic arm. And nipples. See, if this was a woman, I mean, this man has some proper breasts. If this was a woman, this would be like, since I got, there's a Metro Exodus video I did, and I'm pretty sure I put the woman in the thumbnail, which might have been the problem, but it got flagged for like inappropriate content. I do think it's a little ridiculous. Why is it sexualized on women but not men? There is a world where culturally that has shifted and men's breasts are sexualized and women's aren't. But anyways. That speaks to a wider problem with the overt sexualization of women more than anything else, but that's never here nor there. That's really not in the purview of this silly egg video. My son won't let me die. Keeps replacing me bit by bit. I don't really ponder the gradual loss of myself. He's like Theseus's ship. That's kind of shallow. My son has almost completely been replaced and I can still sense him in there. Still has that appetite of his even. But being near death, I feel a tense unease, similar to the moment just before vomiting. Every moment I'm not in the hospital, I'm here fishing. Gotta eat while I can. They are taking my tongue next. Aww. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be a goddamn nightmare. Okay. Okay, at least the fish is big. A big fish means they'll catch the puffer fish easier. Okay. Easy does it. Come on, give me a first timer. Give me a first timer, baby. Oh, you cheeky fish! Son of a bitch. Yes. No! I thought I'd done it. I really thought I'd pulled that off. That's so sad. Alright, okay. Oh, I was already there. There was a couple of flips there that really could have worked out. Just a little bit more luck. I think in part... Oh, goddamn pufferfish, man. Ruining my life. In part, there's something about where you flip the fish, the longer fish, this one here. Don't know what you'd call it. Perch? That's not perch, it's is it a mackerel? Because it's obviously weighted, and I think the game does take this into consideration, but it's heavier at one side, right? It's heavier at the head compared to the tail, and you feel it when you're flipping it. Thanks, pufferfish. In that, if you try to flip it from the tail, it's quite hard to flip, because it's, you know, the flipping motion. For God's sake, I nearly had this the first time. The flipping motion is trying to... This is why I don't like the pufferfish. You feel out of control, you really do. The flipping motion has to drag the rest of the fish up, and the rest of the fish is heavier. So I mean like that, just there, where half the fish comes up, but the other half struggles to make. The length makes it quite hard to flip. Because very often what you'll do This is what I should do, by the way. I should always land on the fish. Very often what you'll do is you'll kind of flip the head up or something. God damn it. And then the rest of it won't follow. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Just stay. Just stay nice and calm, 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 nice and calm. Beautiful. Oh, thank God for that. Your eyes look beautiful as you did that. Oh. He was ready to die. It's like the menu. The beauty of my food has made him stop holding on to a life he didn't want anymore. Like, he achieved a point of such nirvana that he no longer felt the need to hang on to his, like, for the sake of his son. He felt the food was so good, so very, very good, that he realised that losing his tongue and never being able to experience such ecstasy ever again was not a life he wanted to live with, so he plunged himself into the icy waters. Lovely. I found myself surrounded by adult sea flamingos. They were gazing at me, motionless. I had a feeling I might die. The flamingo's hum was much like a neon sign. I don't think I'll forget that. Terrifying beauty. You're going to have good dreams tonight, man. I doubt it. Hello, fisherman. That's a lot of fish you got there, buddy. I see them looking at me. I feel like I wasted my 20s raising this stingray. What am I to do with it now? Big man upstairs changed up the menu. No one to cook. I am lost. Oh, wow. I don't want to cook the stingray. You know, for a game called Arctic Eggs, I don't cook many eggs these days. Now this, obviously, I think I've kind of nailed it, but it was always going to be a bit of a nightmare to flip. My concern is, if there's ever anything more than just that stingray, how is it going to happen? The taste, my 20s can wait. You spent your 20s raising that stingray and you just let me cook it up and you've devoured it whole. I don't know what to say to that. I also feel like I wasted my late 20s. And my early 30s if it helps, so. Sorry, I only eat in front of cameras. I know what I'm worth. Gatekeep. Girl boss. What is it? Gatekeep. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss? You tell him, buddy. You tell him. These fish are a family. I can feel it. I will believe it when I see it. Okay. Okay. This might be okay. This might be okay. Nope. See you later. I don't think this will be that bad, but I felt that before and I've been very, very wrong. I need you to fall over, buddy. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. I just need to get that fish off that fish. Before, there we look at this. Beautiful work. One more. Maybe a tiny bit lucky that the box landed back, the tin landed back in the pan. I will not pretend otherwise. However, let's just call it skills. What a reunion. Thanks for the show. Only two still hungry. I've flown through today, I'll tell you that much. I'm in my fish cooking. I'm a better fish cooker than an egg cooker. Now that is not true in reality. Although I'm not bad with fish. I made a I breaded some bassa the other day, fried it, and did it with like this amai sauce and like a what's the word? I did a coleslaw, but I did fresh ginger through the coleslaw, and there's a term I would use for that. It's not spicy, it's punchy, I don't know. It was a powerful coleslaw, you know? It was moving if you were in the room. Do you think you can fry eggs on top of Mount Everest? No. Well, I want to try. You don't sound very confident. How so? You decided to ask me. I don't think you asked because you wanted my input. I think it's because you wanted others to know. Know what? I'm not sure. Maybe that you have aspirations? That seems too simple, though. It's more about the novelty of the idea than practical goals, right? Are you maybe looking for a challenge that seems impossible just to prove something to yourself? Or others? I think you take comfort in knowing you are expected to fail. If you succeed, that's great, you defy the odds. If you fail, well, no one is disappointed because they figured as much. I think you're reading too much into it. It's just frying an egg. Deflecting like that is a little cowardly. You tell him, buddy. I am completely on board with that train of thought. There is very much a... Oh. What? Hello? Is this like a holy fish? Why is this one fish lit up? These beautiful little moths or butterflies flying around. I often feel like I had this with Bite Force, wherein I built it up for so years and years and years. And it's happening again right now. Now, by the time you see this video, it will almost definitely be back online and restarted. But right now, I've got like 35 clips done. I am ready to launch that channel, and I'm still hesitating. And I don't really have a good reason for doing so, except that as soon as I try again, if it fails, all this work has been for naught. And at the moment, it's still this nice idea that I think is a really good idea. But as soon as I go that final step, I can fail, you know, and it can be more than just a good idea that I talk about. But at the end of the day, you gotta commit eventually, otherwise what are you doing with your life? Oh. Currently, Earth is undergoing a 180-degree transformation. In roughly 20 to 30 more years, this shift will be complete, turning the Arctic into the new Antarctic and possibly restoring a normal, albeit inverted, climate distribution. Why do I get this information from stabbing a fish? Is it coming from the fish? Well, that was very strange. I don't feel okay about that. Hello. Are you the fish of wisdom? Are you... Maybe it's a sadomasochist fish. I guess masochist. You're so al dente. So personal, a little intimate maybe. Boiled fish balls and cream. No. No. Like an undulating monument. Soaked from head to toe. Oh. While it's easy to rebut the first two accusations, there's not much I can say about the third. Hello, fish person. Would you like some fish? I can't stand watching people eat my fish. The joy it brings them. Not enough. I know I could do better. I can catch. But I can't cook. That fucking robot up there will never teach me. Hey, I'm the fucking robot now. Just buys me out and leaves. Can you show me what you know? I can. Oh, it's an egg. Oh, no. Wait, what? Why is it inverted? Oh, this is going to be horrible. Is it inverted because... Is it because he's left-handed? I think it's... Oh, it's because... Yeah, because he's holding the pan. Oh, this is disgusting. Oh, I hate this so much. I hate this so much. Okay, that's... No, okay. Oh, okay, there you go. I kind of thought I'd nailed... Oh, I feel sick. Please don't let me have to do this again. Like, just once... no, no, no! I'm trying to rewire my brain. I'm not doing a great job of it. My brain is so big, it takes ages to rewire. Okay, easy, right, calm. Calmer. 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 Went the wrong way. Oy vey. Okay, easy does it. Easy does it. Easy does it. Easy does it. You know, if this was the first one you did, it wouldn't be that bad. But because I've like trained myself on, I don't know how many at this point. I've trained myself on maybe like 15 other cooks. God damn egg. It's got a slippy ass pan, I'm telling you. Calmer, calmer, calmer. No, wrong way, wrong way! Oh my god, it is wild how nightmarish this is. How much it messes with my muscle memory, you know? Right, I want to flip. Right, I think. Yeah? I mean, I did, but... Ah! Okay. No. It's quite tough, actually. The bacon does not want to flip as easily as the egg. It's been a common problem. Is this Canadian bacon? It's not the bacon we have, anyway. Okay. I want to flip. Left. Okay, let's try again. A little bit heavier this time. Left. Not that heavy. Oh! Oh! Bacon! No! You were so close! That was all rim, baby. That was all rim. Oh, you son of a... That was so close to being glorious. So close. This poor guy just wants to learn how to make bacon and eggs. That's all he's looking for. Bacon and eggs. Yeah, I can't teach him. Just keep flinging his food all over the place. Egg, cook... Oh, screw that one. I thought there'd be enough contact there for the egg to get through, but... Alas, I was wrong. Right, we're going to slowly slide. Oh no, too fast, too fast, too fast. I barely moved, man. I barely moved. Really? You know, I started this one, I was going, I really smell burning. Is my house on fire? I have to go, I'm getting slightly concerned. I'm convinced no one's having a barbecue in this weather. It's getting stronger. I need to make sure it's not in the house. I can't imagine why the house... I can't imagine why the house would be on fire, but... Do I do anything that would set a house on fire? I don't think so. Okay, we're gonna go right, and then left. Ah! Ah! If that bacon had flipped, I would have held it. Okay. No, wrong way. Oh, no, wait, other way. Okay, okay, we should be in business. We should be in business. As long as I don't do anything really stupid, we're gonna be okay. Ah, so welcome. Really, people didn't know what they were missing. I don't think I could attempt what you are doing. Making your way among people, the love for your work vanished from your gaze long ago, didn't it? I want to continue to love. Tell that to Six Stomachs for me. What happened to your hand? It's got a little hand. And a big hand. A cardboard box. There's a name for this condition, I can't remember what it is. One of the lasses on British Bake Off had it. Oh god. Is he watching? He looks upset whenever you eat one of his fish in front of him. I think he has too much attachment. Oh no. Why? The problem is I now have to train myself again to cook in the regular direction. Okay, this might not be that bad. I always think that, right? I need to stop the fish and then go for a little flip. Oh, if that bacon had stayed in. I was so close to getting that first time as well. Nope, nope, pufferfish, pufferfish. As per usual, the goal is really to monitor the pufferfish more than anything else until you're ready to flip. So I'm going to wait now. I'm not going to flip. Oh, maybe I am. Ah! I was so close again. Life is pain. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I understand how these people feel now for the first time. Is this going to be okay? The bacon is not really... It's kind of hanging on the cigarette. I knew that was overzealous and I thought I'd really looked out, you know? But, no. Easy does it. Easy does it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, oh, you cheeky son of a... Why would you tempt me like that? Yeah, As soon as the cigarette is like the one closest to the edge, you're not going to make it happen because the cigarette's going to bounce out before anything else flips. Nope, no, yeah. Went a little crazy there and it worked really nicely. You want the bacon to be the one closest to the edge for this to work. No, pufferfish, why? Pufferfish, why? God. As soon as it starts proper bouncing, it's very difficult to contain it. Oh, hello. You want to try to keep the pufferfish and the bacon relatively together, because as you can see, every time they come in contact, the fish calms down. God, lemony lemons. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, like my fire. Gonna be ready to go in a second, I think. Oh, okay. Just gotta keep the pufferfish under control. Just gotta keep the pufferfish under control for a few more seconds. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. You're welcome. Right, that is the inner city, well fed and happy. Well, not happy, let's be honest, but they've been fed. How are we doing? We're on 18. I needed 27. However, I'm going to go for all 30. I mean, I don't know if there's 30, to be fair. We're going to go for all of them, is my point. I'm not going to leave anybody out. Everyone deserves to be fed. I'm not going to accept that, you know, just because I don't need to feed everybody means I'm not going to feed everybody. Can I jump off here? Is this a bad idea? Probably not. You know, the people need food. They're living a hard life in this strange town dominated by a god of many stomachs, slowly being turned into cyborgs. It is very much the ship of Theseus. I was going to call that a broom yesterday. Someone asked on Discord. For those who don't know, I'm sure everyone knows, so I'm going to talk about it anyway. The ship of Theseus, it is Theseus, right? I hope I'm not sounding really stupid right now. But they build a ship, and then, you know, over time, the idea is that parts of the ship are replaced. New bits of wood, new bits of... You know, is this the way to go, by the way? Yeah, new bits of wood, new stern, new bow, new sexy mermaid on the front. And eventually, every single part of the ship is replaced by a brand new piece. So is it still the original ship? It didn't happen all at once. It's not like you took the ship away and just replaced it with a new ship. But piece by piece, the ship was replaced with brand new parts. Not one piece of the original ship remains. So is it still the original ship? Because if you say no, then you aren't yourself. Because all your cells get replaced. None of you stays consistent for eternity. Like the typical one, I don't know how accurate that is, but it's every 7 years all your cells have been replaced, right? Cells die and they need revitalizing. So are you still you? I mean, you could suggest that because you changed so much throughout your life, physically, mentally, emotionally, metaphysically, you know, you're not the same person anyway. Are you still really you? Or are you most you as a baby? Or are you most you when you become a well-defined person, but before things start to fade? I would suggest maybe when you're about 35 or so is probably the most you will ever be, because you're past your figuring things out stage in your 20s. It takes to about 25, I'm going to tell you this now, it takes about 25 years to really get a defined personality, in my opinion. Because you're figuring things out. You're in cliques, you're in... You know, you're banking on your friends more for your personality, you're labeling yourselves, and that's why people are so eager to label themselves at school, is because you're searching for identity and searching for a place in the world. But when you hit your 30s and 40s, you don't really care about that so much because you know who you are inherently anyway. So you don't need a label to define yourself, because you can define yourself by just being yourself. At least in my opinion. But then you hit 50 and maybe... you have 40s and 50s, maybe you've got a family, so you start to be defined by your family a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like, women in particular suffer from this because they become defined as mothers more than anything else. That becomes their role in life. They become less themselves and they become more the mum, the wife. And that's just because of inherent sexism in the culture. And a little bit of biology, but mainly inherent sexism in the culture. I've got a friend who I was talking to just the other day, and she said she gets to go out every few months on a night out, and she craves these nights out because it lets her be herself and not just be a mother and not just be a wife. And to an extent, I think that's very damning of her husband, but I don't want to get into that. The point is, she gets to actually be herself, and now she's in her 30s, so I think between teenagerhood or like leaving school and sort of defining yourself properly and having a family is probably when you're at your most defined. You might get a little bit of it back when your kids have left school, gone off on their own and started their own lives. You kind of claw it back a little bit, but it is interesting how we define ourselves through other people and how initially we desire that and eventually we come to resent that. I don't think that's really relevant to what's going on in the video, but I thought it was quite an interesting thing to talk about. So, right, next video we will head through door number 2. There are, let me double check, 12 people left to feed. I'll see you then. Thanks for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.